Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Stellaris as the Kroll Empire, a despotic hegemony that has warp travel and has the ethics of rapid breeders, quick learners, and we prefer, obviously, our preferred continental type planet. We have bonuses of materialist, which give us 5% to all our sciences. We're militarist. So we get 25% more, whatever this is again, influence per tick, I guess. So we're getting 3, while everyone else I think probably gets 1 or 2. We get 10% for our armies when they're doing damage. We get no population modifier, but we get +5 happiness for war if we're going to war. Xenophile, we're not xenophobic, so we actually like other species. So there you go. You notice the first fleet is also known as the First Strike Force. We're on our primary planet of Warhenisu. Here we go. In the eons since the primitive Kroll communities took shape on the grassy savannas of War, our civilization has spread and prospered. Despite our rapid progression through the technological ages, as a species we were fragmented and inefficient. A new system emerged during these chaotic times that delivered us from superstition beliefs and brought order to society. Some resisted this change out of irrational fear, but after several pacification wars they became productive components of a greater whole. Now, after a successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Kroll Empire have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasps. So, this is our system. We are on the planet Warheni here. We're a moon, from the looks of it. I'm assuming. Yep, so we're in a moon, surrounded by the planet of Plana. We also have another planet here with 2 more moons of Deacuscon. A couple other planets. We have Eglothara, which is a barren world. We have an asteroid in here. The planet of St. Casper and Capelia. Casper has Hesperos as a moon. So what can we do? So as you can see, we got tons of stuff on this side, and all this stuff. So we're going to get into this. So this is our government button. Looks like we get information generally from us. Nominated. If ruler dies heirless, it may provoke succession. Oh, great! Despotic hegemony. Wow, we can change any kind. Wow, it costs us 250 government, 250 influence, but we can change and reform our government. Our ruler traits. So he has edict cost of -20 and edict duration of 25%. Champion of the people. He makes everyone 10% more happier. So we get 10% to other reaches, which is pretty good. All those bonuses that we mentioned before. Very nice. This budget, we can't tweak anything, so it's kind of meh. Use our policies, so we can change our policies, which are pretty good. Edicts, which utilize some of this influence here that you can build up over time. And demographics. So right now, our species is 7 population across 1 world, and we're Kroll. 100% Kroll. Right now, population effects. Right now, the only thing we have is +10 happiness. We can create a vassal if we have more than 1 planet. And we got some research stuff we'll get to in a second. So these are your 3 versions of research. Physics, society, and engineering. This is strategic resources. This is how many planets we have, and this is how many fleets we have out of our limit. Now, we can go over the limit, I understand, but we get a penalty to it. Here's our resources. We get energy credits, minerals, and influence. Energy credits are almost like basically the money. Here is our research screen. Thrusters, army. Well, we're going with that because it's going to give us more minerals. This gives us food from space stations, I think. Orbital hydroponic farms. Biolabs. That gives us better science. And edicts. This edict allows short-term overloading of regional grids, letting local power plants run at increased capacity. Planetary edicts are temporary planetary modifiers can be activated by influence. Oh, okay. We'll do colonial ships there. You give me the option of shields. Solar panel networks. Operating costs of spaceports. So this gives us +3 when we have a space station, I think. And this is more research. We're going to go with deflectors. Now, the way I understand the science works is that basically you get 3 random sciences. They range from rare to medium to basically it's purple, yellow, and green. So we got, or no, yeah. So it's, I think it's like the list is multicolored, almost like the way Destiny is. So you get rare sciences and you get all these different sciences and all that stuff, and you can slowly work your way through them. Here is the situation log, or like research screen, special project screen. Is our victory screen. So domination, we have to control 40% of the colonizable planets. Conquest. When the by conquering and subject all other empires. There are still 39 other independent. Yep. Here's your ship designers. You can, once a ship is able for you to build, you can design it. You can right-click and move things around. Nice. I will admit, some of this stuff I won't know. That's what our construction ships look like. Looks pretty cool. And our corvettes. Oh, we can zoom in and out. Nice. Our science ship looks fucking sweet. I'm gonna assume that's where the looks like the thing from Majora's Mask. The bad guy. I would assuming that right there is where the God damn it, what's it called? The bridge. Yeah, pretty nice. Oh, we can upgrade and modify these too. I did not know that. I thought like these ships were just automatically done. This is the diplomatic screen. Good to know. Guess these are the different species in the galaxy. Oh my god, you can modify genes. Five species allow us to change its traits. So effectively create a new species. The more pops that belong to this species, the costlier it will be to modify the traits. We are missing the gene tailoring technology required to modify species. We don't have enough trait points. Oh my god, that is insane! Empire screen, nice. And diplomat screen. Okay, so a few things I already know. Number one, your construction ship can build pretty much anything as long as you have the money for it. Your science ship, extremely important at the beginning of the map. I'm going to tell you to survey the system. I'm going to hit E to bring us into the map, and here is the map. So one thing you need to learn: 1,000 systems. Doesn't mean there's 1,000 planets. That means there's 1,000 systems. Every system can have, I think it's up to 12 planets, and each planet can have, I think, a maximum of like 3 or 4 moons. So, yeah. So, right now, this is our area of influence right now. Wait, we're using... Yeah, we're using warp drive. That was kind of weird. So right now, our ship, right, if we click a ship, we can pretty much go anywhere we want it to. But what I'm going to get it to do is I just want to go around a little bit with my warships. And just kind of get them to look around. Anything that doesn't have a name that's within this circle, I just want to just quickly look at. I'm also going to tell my science ship to survey anything right now that's in my influence. I don't care anything outside my influence right now. Just in my influence, my area of being. The construction ship will, and basically the plan is to kind of grow. Right, we want to grow out. There can be by the end of it, there's going to be species all the way around us. So this is going to get a little insane. Spacebar to unpause. We're going to turn the speed up to. We're just going to go fast for now. We're going to go back into our system. We're going to watch to see this shit in action. So our science ship here is scanning that planet. And oh, what's going on here? Deputy Overlord Zuhu is the new heir of our empire and will take the throne when our current ruler dies. Perfect. He gives us plus 10 food and minus 15 building costs. Okay. He's going to be in charge for like a year or two. What's this looking at now? Oh, looks like the planet above us. Well, I will admit, a few things I don't like is the way, for example, use WASD here to move around.
Hostile fleet detected.
What? Of course, towards the... Oh, that's out here somewhere. Wait. Identified object has been detected on course toward the tech system. Why the fuck are you all the way out there? Oh. Sorry, my bad. I thought... Never mind. I'm an idiot. So, one thing I don't like is the fact that everything kind of sits above, almost like on a plane, above where all the planets sit. I would prefer that if you like zoomed in, the space station was going around. Give it a more like almost like a Sins of a Solar Empire feel, where the actual plane, where the planets are, is the actual plane where everything is. We encountered some alien vessels in the Barra system. The strange objects in flight is alpha aliens. Until we can learn more about them, shall we proceed with caution? Yeah. Oh, contact report. The Cold Empire has finally encountered fellow wanderers among the stars, but the intentions of unknown but hostile. Wow, we've already come across another species already? Are you shitting me? That was fast. I've never come across another species that fast before. Oh, it's not another species. Okay. But yeah, that's one of the few things I don't like about this game is the fact that, nothing's on the same, like all your ships and stuff are on like a higher plane than the planets, like you can see them. So everything happens above the planets. I kind of wish it was on the same kind of even cusp. We're going to unpause here and just kind of let things go. So right now we found 5 energy and 4 minerals that we can mine. Which reminds me, let's look at our planet. So this is right here, the surface of our planet actually. This is basically stuff, basically waste. Like here is slums, industrial wastelands. So what we're going to do, it costs a percentage of, or it costs whatever. Some money's here to remove stuff. So we're actually going to go through and get rid of a lot of it. And our plan will be to kind of build up our home first before we do anything. We encountered alien vessels in the harbor system. Like this beta aliens. Those are crystalline entities or something like that. This kind of gives us an idea of kind of what What's around us? So we're gonna investigate you and investigate you. Wow, we're coming across hostile aliens that like every.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Oh, okay. So anomalies are kind of like events that give you sometimes storylines to go through and stuff like that. Like I said, I've only played this game a little bit, so it's going to cost us 450 minerals to build all our facilities. So we're just going to build.
Construction complete.
Thank you. 2, 4, 6. So we're going to go mining station there. And a mining station there. The ruined network of aerosat colonies dating back. Aerosat? Really? Oh, yeah, aerosat colonies. Dating back to at least 3 millennia can be found in low orbit of a gas giant. Their original function appears to have been a gas mining, but they've since been abandoned and reoccupied by many different races and pirate groups. The colonies have been thoroughly stripped of anything even remotely valuable, but the mere fact that they're still aloft after all this time makes them an interesting subject of engineering research. Fascinating. So we got nothing out of that. Nope, we got some stuff done here on our home planet. So our species is back, our fleet's back here. So we can build obviously some upgrades and things like that. Now, a couple good things I like about this is the fact that our home base on our planet can actually affect and give bonuses to the areas around it. I think it gives a +1 to everything around here. So later on we'll be able to get like plus like stupid amounts of stuff here. What I want to do is I actually want to move you down here, and I want to build a power plant because we only get 2 power for the moment. I like to use my home, like the last few times I've played, basically I use my home as basically the way to step up, the way to kind of expand, right? And kind of go from there. Let my science ships do their research, they're looking around. We already know that
Special project complete.
Barra here is hostile. Oh, here we go. The reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects observed by certain systems have been investigated. These ship-sized objects, and they're slightly smaller than equal crystal-like satellites, at first appeared inert, but suddenly shifts in their orientation relative to their ships, or our ships. A new energy emerging, blah 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 blah. Issue a special project to remote studies. So another special project.
Situation log updated. Special project complete.
Cool. Let's watch and not fuck with them.
Situation log updated.
When you do those things, it halts your regular research. Here, we're doing crystalline research, and that's it. Okay, don't need to know that. What we're going to do after it's done... Actually, I want to send the first fleet there, because I want to make sure that's safe. Alright, it's safe. And I want you to go there, there, there.
Special project complete.
I'll get 10 science out of that, sure. There, there.
Special project complete. Situation log updated.
Oh, I can only put a certain amount.
Situation log
Now we encounter some form aliens, Delta aliens, okay. Now you can build things to actually make your border here, because our border is this little red stuff.
Construction complete.
So basically, the more we can push this red out, the better. Because it's basically our territory, right? It's building. Okay, no big deal. Let's do that. We need minerals. So if we go to planet real quick, We're producing 9.9 and we're consuming 7. So we have 2 spare food. I'm going to build a food thing here. And I'm going to clean that one off. Construction ship. We're broke. So, can't really do much. Though, there is a planet here that we can actually... What? There's two continental worlds in this system. No way. I've never come across that before. Nice. It's a very nice planet, actually. What about... Oh, it's a moon. Nice. Very nice. This is a... Third world. Counted another group of aliens. Nice. Zeta aliens are usually the last game I played. They were the actual other aliens. Let's tell you to come home. This is enough of a area for the moment. Those things here that you'll notice, they'll just randomly go around. It's like livestock, basically. But I'm going to put a pause in here. That is episode 2 of Stellaris. Lots of fun, still trying to get used to it. Can't guarantee that it'll be good, but we're going to try. Anyway, see you guys next time. See you on the battlefield, or in this time in space. Have a good night. Bye-bye.